Upon reading the tweet of Teen Vogue writer and lead mind behind the documentary Slut, Emily Linden, in which she states that she doesn't care about men losing their jobs due to sexual assault or harassment allegations, I've decided to lend my voice to the court of public opinion on the subject of sexual abuse, misconduct, and assault allegations that are at the forefront of popular discussion these days. Over the past few years, we have seen quite a few highly publicized cases of sexual misconduct filled with tangible evidence that proves that a crime actually did happen. There's the case of former Congressman Anthony Weiner, aka Carlos Danger, who was caught transferring obscene material to a minor and had a sexting relationship with a 15-year-old. And there was the infamous case that kind of sparked this whole discussion, the case of Harvey Weinstein, the film producer who was recorded on tape sexually harassing and pleading with Ambra Balatina Gutierrez to come into his hotel room.
What do we have to do here?
Nothing. I'm going to take a shower. You sit there and have a drink. Water.
I don't drink. Can I stay on the bar?
No, you must come here now.
No.
Please.
No, I don't want to.
I'm not doing anything with you.
I know.
You're embarrassing.
I'm sorry. I
Don't
cannot.
come in
No,
here.
yesterday was a kind of aggressive for me. I need to know a person to
I
be
won't
touched.
do a thing.
I don't want to
Do a thing, please. I swear I won't. Just sit with me. Don't embarrass me in the hotel. I'm here all the time.
I
Sit
know,
with me.
but I don't
promise.
want to.
Please sit there. Please. 1 minute.
No,
I
I
ask
can't.
you. Go to the bathroom.
Please, I don't want to do something I don't want
Go
to.
to the bathroom. Come here. Listen to me.
I want to go downstairs.
I'm not going to do anything. You'll never see me again after this. Okay? That's it. If you embarrass me in this hotel,
I'm not
stay.
embarrassing you. It's just that I don't feel comfortable.
I mean, don't have a fight with me on the
It's
phone.
not nice.
Please, I'm not going to do anything. I swear, my children. Please come in. On everything. I'm a famous guy.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable right
Please
now.
come in now. And 1 minute. And if you want to leave when the guy comes with my
Why
jacket, you can go.
yesterday you touched my breast?
Oh, please, I'm sorry. Just come on. I'm used to that. Come on.
Are you used to that?
Yes, come in. Here.
No, but I'm not used to that.
I won't do it again. Come on. Sit here. Sit here for a minute, please.
No, I don't want to.
If you do this now, you will embarrass me. But no. Fine. Never call me again. Okay? I'm sorry.
Then you have the photo of Al Franken groping Leanne Tweeden as she slept during a USO tour. While these cases have been substantiated by evidence, they have also sparked something of a witch hunt, it seems. And its Malefice Maleficarum is listen and believe. Now, I'm not making this video to push my political views, nor am I defending anybody. I'm making this video to try to encourage people to get the benefit of the doubt when stuff like this happens. Furthermore, I'm not going to tell people what to think. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. However, I must say it's quite disturbing to see that people are quick to outright condemn someone without taking any variables into consideration. Now, take the allegations against Roy Moore, for example. I can't stand Roy. I really can't. I hope he loses. And he's just too much of an Evangelo-con in my book. But there are some really strange things going on with the allegations against him. The strangest things of them all being the yearbook, which one of the accusers uses evidence against Roy Moore. Now, supposedly, Roy Moore had signed the yearbook. Now, here's the weird thing about the signature in said yearbook. Some of the ink is blue, while some of it is black. The date is written twice for some reason, and a lot of it doesn't really match Roy's handwriting. Furthermore, Gloria Allred's reluctance to let Roy's attorneys examine the yearbook just really makes me question that. Now, also, you have to take this into consideration. Politics is a very, 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 very dirty game. You know, and given all these, given the fact that these allegations popped up, I believe about a month about a month and a half, I want to say, until Election Day here in Alabama. That alone makes me take the accusations and the allegations with a grain of salt. Now, here's what's going to happen to Roy with these allegations, regardless if they're true or fake, and regardless if he wins or loses. He's going to be forever known as, by some people, hell, a lot of people, honestly, in my opinion, he's going to be forever known as a pederast. You know, so there's that. Or what about Paul Nungesser? If that name doesn't ring a bell, maybe this picture will. He was a man accused of raping Emma Solkowitz, aka Mattress Girl. For years, Paul's name was dragged through the mud, and he was harassed until a transcript of messages between Paul and Emma showed that the victim was actually just an upset, crazy ex-girlfriend. Now, while these two cases show the public negativity that comes with being accused for a sexual offense, there's one case that I can think of off the top of my head that shows the worst thing that can happen to someone falsely accused for a sexual offense.
At Long Beach Polytech when his dreams were shattered by a rape conviction. His accuser later admitted she lied, and now Banks is free man. Eyewitness News reporter Miriam Hernandez is joining us live from Long Beach with his emotional day in court today. Miriam?
And you might expect a bitter man to emerge from this ordeal, but today, Brian Banks tells the world that this experience has made him stronger, more patient, and ultimately, a better man.
There comes a time when you have to let go in order to move on. The only thing I wasn't going to let go was this fight.
A 10-year fight backed by friends, family, and the California Innocence Project. A battle to show the court Brian Banks was wrongly accused and wrongly convicted. He was 16 years old, a top athlete with NFL dreams. It all dissolved after a classmate, 15-year-old Juanetta Gibson, passed a note to a friend claiming Banks raped her. It read in part, "He didn't have a condom on, and I was a virgin, now I'm not." Gibson won a $1.5 million lawsuit against the school. Banks got 5 years in prison, 5 years on parole, and a lifetime label as a sex offender. Until this moment.
Did you hear that? The only thing that put Brian Banks in jail for 5 years and branded him as a sex offender was an allegation. Now, I want you to imagine being 16. You have your whole life ahead of you, filled with nothing but promises, until someone accuses you of a crime as unforgivable as rape. And that destroys everything you've worked hard for in one fell swoop. No evidence needed for a conviction. Just an accusation and nothing more. Now, on the chance that Emily Linden or anyone else who agrees with her tweet is watching this, my next statement is for you. Is destroying the lives of people like Brian Banks really worth it? If you still say yes after hearing his story, then the only thing I can say to that is you must be one of the most cold-hearted bitches to walk this earth. You're a sociopath that needs fucking help. Rape is a horrible crime, and despite how many times someone may shriek rape culture, the truth is that here in Western society today, sex offenders are the modern-day equivalent of lepers. Furthermore, listen and believe isn't helping your cause. If you think differently, then I suggest you read the story about the boy who cried wolf. Hey guys, Red Triangle here. Welcome to the end of the video. I'm glad you made it. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and most importantly, comment below. Not because I want my stuff to hit the front page of YouTube, but because I genuinely have an interest in what people have to say. Thanks for watching, and peace.